And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, elephants and zebras, gypsies and fairies. Welcome to a sideways world today because everything is sideways. Unless I do this, then everything's back. Oh, if you notice the table, I've been working on it. Anyway, so my birthday's coming up pretty soon. And I figured out what I'd really like. And it wouldn't be just for me, it would be for us, for Lisa and myself. And maybe the kids and grandkids, I don't know. Some land, say 4 or 5 acres or more, up in Coos County, which is the northernmost part of New Hampshire. And a nice, but not too large, wood cook stove, and a couple of chainsaws. Why this stuff? What, hun? Oh, you're talking about the TV. Well, after watching some videos, I realized that you don't really need big logs to build a log cabin. Not at all. I've seen cabins built with logs about that big in diameter, 3, 4, 5 inches in diameter at most. Maybe 2 to 4 inches in diameter. I don't know why I didn't realize that earlier. I mean, it's common sense, right? Well, not that common. And we don't have the money for the land. We don't have the money for a wood stove. I'm talking about a wood cook stove as opposed to a smaller heat stove. Although that would be nice too, because we couldn't afford that either. But it would just be a cabin. It would be like one room. And you wouldn't need more than just one source of heat in there. Those wood stoves can really get hot. I think, and with the chainsaws, because those are not cheap either. Combining those things, the land, the wood stove, and the funny story. My mother used to talk about my grandparents had a wood stove. I was like, a wood stove? Why would anybody want a wood stove? Why would anybody want a stove made of wood? How in the world do you use a stove made of wood? I was like, that's stupid. No, wood stove isn't made of wood, it burns wood. That's how it heats. Instead of electricity or gas, well, I guess it is gas I mean, when you burn the wood, you're producing gas or you're burning gas, so anyway, but you know what I mean. It's not made out of wood. It uses wood to produce heat. And I think between Lisa, myself, and at least 2 of the sons, we could build a cabin. Now, how we'd get the wood stove up there, I don't know, but we'd figure it out. Rent a U-Haul, rent a Ryder truck, whatever. But we could take some stuff up in the car. I mean, we could take the 2 of the sons up and some tools and the chainsaws and whatnot up in the motor car. In the car, and work from there. Lucky could go with us. He'd probably love it out there. I prefer a little place further off any sort of road You know, the more privacy, the better. Thing is, my understanding is Coos County is very statist. I don't know if that's true or not because New Hampshire is very libertarian. That's just the culture here is live and let live. But I don't know. I definitely don't want to live in Grafton County. That's definite. But I forget the name of the one county that's over by Lake. I can't remember the name of the lake now. Anyway, it borders the state of Maine to the east, and it borders Coos County to the north. I think Berlin, New Hampshire, may be in that county. I don't know. I don't remember, but several acres of land doesn't have to be a lot of acres of land. At least one chainsaw and a wood stove, and if we had to, geez, we'd go with a smaller wood stove. It'd just be nice to have a, full-size wood stove or a smaller full-size wood stove. Because you can get small heat stoves that have one or two burners on them that actually work. You have to make sure you get one that works. I mean, that will actually heat things because some of them are more decorative. They're not really there for cooking, but it would have to be able to boil water because we'd have to be able to cook on it. I don't know how much Lisa would enjoy living like that, but I would love it. So that's what I'd really like for my birthday. And it would be for us, not just me. So